Hello and welcome back to The Unexpected Podcast. I'm your host, Carter Nachtrab, with
Frank Busalacchi.
So today we're going to bring it back to the Midwest, specifically to Wisconsin. We got some things that you guys probably don't know. We got lost treasures hidden in Wisconsin and the Midwest.
Believe it or not, Wisconsin does have something to offer.
More than cows, cheese, and farms.
Yeah. And the Packers.
And the Packers. So, we got a bunch of cool lost treasures hidden specifically in northern Wisconsin. A lot of them are close to where we grew up even. So, Frank, do you want to start us off with where we found it, or which site we're getting our information from?
Absolutely, I'll do that. But before I do that, I would like to say to everyone on behalf of me and Carter, we hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
In 9 months, we expect a lot more viewers.
Yeah, 9 months, a lot more viewers.
So we're getting all of the information from a site called treasureseeker.com, and the article is called The 14 Lost Treasures of Wisconsin. And some of these, I'm not sure about Carter, but I know that some of these I've heard of before growing up here, the folklore that surrounded them. Maybe you want to go out and be a treasure hunter?
Yeah.
I was going to be Fat Indiana Jones.
I could see that.
Give me a whip and we're good to go.
Well, not because it's Valentine's Day. That's not why you need a whip.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not.
So as far as we know, these are still missing treasures. I've heard of some of them too. They're close to where we grew up, which is so cool that these treasures exist. And no, we haven't found them yet. Well, I'm not telling.
What? If you found treasure and you didn't share it with me, we're going to have some problems.
So if you guys haven't heard of the famous Al Capone, also known as Scarface, he ended up being a huge part of lost treasures in northern Wisconsin, since he has where was that place that we wanted to go check out? His old
that was near...
It's not too far from Winter, Wisconsin.
I was about to say, I think it's between Winter, Wisconsin and Radisson, Wisconsin.
No, it's a little farther past Radisson.
Is it past Radisson?
Yeah, it's past Radisson, between Radisson and the next town over.
I don't know, I mean, there are so many different hideouts that are here from him. It's just crazy to think about that he wanted to vacation up here. Apparently he liked trout, or bass, or whatever the hell people fish for up here.
I'm sure it was his getaway. He gotta love the winters up here. No. So, but the first...
I don't like the cold.
Oh, I don't either. But apparently he did.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
that's fair.
But the first one I see on here that I really liked and is one of my favorites is the Dillinger Suitcase full of cash. And so I'm getting this from the Treasure Seeker website as well as from treasurenet.com. So John Dillinger was a famous gangster that was from 1903 to 1934. So he wasn't even that old, but he lost a treasure, or buried his treasure, anywhere from $200,000 to over $700,000 worth of cash outside of Little Bohemia Lodge in Manitowish Waters, Wisconsin.
I can just imagine somebody found this and was like, nope, I'm not telling anybody. I mean, I'm not claiming that on my taxes.
I don't even know how that would work. Can they even accept currency from back then?
I honest to God have no idea. I mean, maybe? Is it actual, like, cash, or is it...
Yeah, it says it was reported up to $700,000 in paper currency that he buried in the woods, approximately a quarter mile behind Little Bohemia Lodge, and it still has not been found.
I mean, I would assume they would still be able to accept it if it's cash. I mean, wow, I just said I mean twice. Because I know that, like the drive-thru at McDonald's, I've accepted some really old bills. I mean, I always check them on Google to see if they're worth anything, but, you know.
Of course.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, look at this really cool old $20 bill. And then, oh, hey, this $20 bill is worth $10 million.
Yeah, those are out there.
Thanks.
But Frank, you better get your metal detector out. You might have to do some treasure hunting.
I don't have a metal detector.
Well,
now I'm gonna go buy one though, especially with this one, because this is in this one is the Lost Treasure of Balsam Lake, and this is in Balsam Lake, Wisconsin. Apparently, it's $200,000 worth of gold doubloons. $200,000 worth of gold doubloons. And the story goes that, or the legend has it that gold miners that were returning from a mining operation in Montana. Wow. I was over here trying to say some like I was thinking it was something. My brain just mixed up all those letters. Wow. So gold miners that were returning
of gold of what is it called, Frank? A wagon full of gold what?
What?
Can you pronounce the next word? Bullion?
Oh, bullion?
Is that?
Oh, you're reading the same one I have. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Yeah. So the operators, so they came from a mining operation in Montana, and they had a wagon full of gold bullions, I'm guessing, that was worth $200,000. It's unclear if the wagon sunk or the gold was buried, but either way, it's lost in the swampy area. So it's the area is located 7 miles northeast of St. Croix Falls, south of Balsam Lake, Wisconsin.
Wonder how close that is to the St. Croix River. Wonder if it got washed away.
Very well could have been.
That would be a bummer.
It would be very sad.
So this next one is based out of one of the Apostle Islands. So there's actually quite a few treasures that were on the Apostle Islands, and this one's on Sand Island. So it's another island in Lake Superior. A majority of the lost Wisconsin treasures actually has taken place in the Apostle Islands. But the story of this one goes that a British officer during the Revolutionary War in 1778 buried a treasure chest full of silver coins on Sand Island. Get out your metal detectors and start searching Sand Island, because you're either going to find a chest full of silver coins or you're going to find a lot of sand.
Real quick, I should point out though the article that Carter and I are reading from, it was written by Corey Hasnut. I may have totally just butchered his name. It was posted on January 30th of 2021. And it's called The 14 Lost Treasures of Wisconsin.
And we fact checked that these treasures are still in fact missing.
Yeah, so we've been digging around, and at least we haven't found anything of anybody finding them.
We've dug around but found no treasure.
Funny. So, for the fellow listeners that live up here, there is one that hits super, super close to home, and it's the James Becker treasure, and this is apparently somewhere in Glidden, Wisconsin, which is like a 10-minute drive away from me. And it says, after his marriage failed in 1883, James Becker headed to the woods north of Glidden, Wisconsin in Ashland County. Mr. Beckett had $50,000 worth of government bonds in his possession. After his death in 1893, people searched all over the woods for the government bonds. They only recovered 15 cents.
Wow.
So there's a rumor here that they could still be out there, and they think some people speculate. Speculate? Yeah, that's the right word. Speculate. That they're hidden in a metal box somewhere. One of my lights is going crazy. But if you find them today, if someone were to like go out and find them, they're still going to be worth a lot of money, because I mean they're still building interest. So
really,
get to searching.
They could be still collecting interest.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that would be nuts to know how much they are worth today.
One of my lights is like totally freaking out. Maybe it knows where the treasure is.
X marks the spot.
It's literally just blinking at me.
So, actually on one of our hiking trips last year, see, I have a weird issue that I'm off in the woods somewhere, and I just randomly come across geocaches for no reason. Out of nowhere, I find so many geocaches. So last year we're on a hiking trip somewhere up in northern Wisconsin, and
Give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second. This light is irritating the crap out of me. Give me just 1 second.
So, we are actually starting with this episode. We have all of the podcasts now on Spotify
All right, folks, I'm
as
back.
well. So, you guys can also listen to our podcast now, not just the video files. So, we will be on Spotify this week. So, stay tuned for more updates on that. And we'll put the links below of where our Spotify account is. So, are you back?
Absolutely.
Did you get that
I'm
light
back.
fixed?
I'm back. I decided to turn it off. I was like, you know what? Not having it. Not dealing with bad lights today.
You can never. So, yeah, last year, Frank, remember we were on the hiking trip, and I randomly ran over to all these giant rocks. It looked like an old quarry, and I'm like, what the hell? What did I find? And like, I stuck my hand down into this crack in the rock, and I pulled out an ammo box. And I was like, what the hell? I found an ammo box, and it looks like super old. So I opened up the ammo box, and it was a geocache hidden like between this crevice and the rocks in the middle of the frickin' woods.
Yep. Yeah.
That was the coolest treasure I found.
I remember that. I have never found any cool treasures.
Well, did you ever go on one of those Madeline Island camping trips during the Boy Scouts?
No, I never went on one of those.
So we actually went on one, and we did some geocaching. We're way back in the middle of the woods on Madeline Island. And there's this, in the middle of the woods, like a quarter mile to a half mile deep in the woods, we come across this entire village of like these little huts made of brick. Like, they're a tiny village. But it's like a whole village.
What?
Yeah, there's like little churches, there's little buildings everywhere.
Like, are they not big enough to fit people
No,
in?
no, they're like little. Like in a mini city. Like old.
How bizarre!
And like we researched it, and the thing's like 150 years old. Somebody made it like a long time ago, but it's like all still there. And the geocache was hidden in like an old church there.
So what you're saying is that this is whoever built this little village is the OG of those weird little fairy towns.
The OG. They're the original, like one of those mini train setups. That's where it started.
Some in the middle of the woods in Madeline Island. That's awesome.
Yeah, Frank, you can actually probably edit the picture, and I got the picture right here on, right on Google, so you can show everybody when you edit this.
Definitely, yeah. Send it to me, and I'll throw it in there so you guys can view our weirdness.
It's weird though. It's just come across this little village in the middle of the woods is like.
Yeah, I can see that as being a little weird. I think the coolest experience I've ever had. Well, I shouldn't say coolest. This wasn't really that cool, but I was camping back when I was a kid with my parents up in the UP somewhere. I don't even remember where. And I'm walking like way ahead of everyone else, and I happen to come into I see this tree alongside the trail that is like completely hollowed out. This tree is massive. And I shouldn't say the tree because it was dead and it was broken off, but this thing, I crawled inside of it, and my parents took a picture of me inside of the tree. I'll show you guys young me inside of a tree also. I'll throw that in here, why not?
Oh god, that's funny.
Oh.
Would you fit in the tree today?
I mean, maybe. I've gained a few pounds and gotten a few inches taller, but I think I might be able to still squeeze in.
Alright. Yeah, the UP's got some cool treasures too, but this one I want to bring us back to the Apostle Islands.
Ah, yes.
So this one's called Stockton Island. Sounds like something out of New York. But no, it's an Apostle Island. So the story goes that British soldiers buried a cache of golden nuggets and ore on Stockton Island. It also reported that the British soldiers on the island stole from the residents of the island and buried the stolen cache as well. Who knows, there could be buried treasure around the entire island, which is over 10,000 acres. And nobody lives on the island today. There are a few small cabins, but you can still access the island by boat.
Carter, I know what we're doing next year.
Apostle Island trip.
Apostle Island kayaking trip.
Find all the golden nuggets.
So, since you said that sounded like New York, that's going to bring me to my next one, which is York Island.
Oh, there you go.
Which is a part of the Apostle Islands.
Did they just get these names from New York?
They might have. This is a good possibility. If we go there and there's a Statue of Liberty, I'm kayaking my way back. So, this is it's on York Island, and it's reported that there's an iron box containing $12,000 in gold coin that was buried on York Island in 1760 by British soldiers who occupied the island. It is said that they were hiding the gold from the Indians that inhabited the island at the time.
Wow.
If you could find the treasure today, it would be worth an unspeakable amount of money.
$12,000 in gold coins. Because gold... gold holds its value. What would 1760 gold be today?
I was about to say, that's $12,000 of gold. I'm assuming that's $12,000 in 1760's time, not today's time.
I don't know what it would be. It'd probably be a lot of money.
It would probably be a lot.
It's a lot of money in gold.
There's a good chance it's a lot of money. It's a good chance if you find a lot of gold somewhere, you're going to be rich.
Do you like gold?
Oh,
Do you like gold?
I like gold. I wish I had gold.
Yeah.
I don't have any gold.
Don't have any gold?
I don't have any gold.
Do you have any Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin. I have no cryptocurrency whatsoever.
Do you have fool's gold?
No. No, I don't. I don't think I really have anything of value. I think like the most valuable thing I probably has is all sitting in front of me, lighting me up, and recording me. Hi, camera.
Yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. We want to do more like these and hopefully do a vlog cast in the future, trying to find one of these lost treasures.
I was just about to say, let's go treasure hunting and vlog it.
Let's go right now. We'll find it right through the snow.
Oh God, can you imagine trying to treasure hunt in winter up here?
Yeah, there's no luck. That's probably why nobody finds it. It's just frozen half the year.
Dig through 15 feet of snow to dig through friggin' 40 inches of dirt.
Yeah, you're probably middle of summer.
Survive hypothermia.
Middle of summer, you still hit the frost.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but
no freaking kidding.
we'll find one of these treasures this year. So we'll see if we can make the news with that.
Absolutely, we're gonna try.
So
We're gonna strive for it.
and
Get the gold.
and for everybody that views that podcast, we'll give you.
We'll give you some gold.
We'll give you a little
We'll
bit
give
of
you some
gold.
gold.
A golden star. That was the disclaimer.
Disclaimer: we're only sending you a golden star.
So, well, thank you guys
But absolutely
for checking out today's podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed the Unexpected Podcast. I don't even know what episode we're on, but we're having a great time doing this. Share this with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe. Any last words?
Absolutely. Yes, don't forget to follow me and Carter on our Instagrams. We'll keep you guys updated on there as well, especially if vlogs and stuff like that come out. I am terrible at updating people on Instagram. Carter's really good at it. I'm terrible at it. But I do have some cool pictures on there. I take pictures and I post them on there from when we go on our trips and stuff, so don't forget to check them out.
Yeah, if you want to find the real lost treasures, check out Frank's Instagram page.
There's pictures. And some videos. There's a video of Carter rappelling down a mine and crossing some bridges. There's some beautiful pictures from up in the UP. Check it out.
Check us out. Well,
Hell yeah.
we'll see you guys next time on the next Golden Podcast.
Absolutely.
All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Adios, guys.